Here we go, RBK Nation. We in the building. We've got the Antonio Norman co-hosting this morning. Say something to the
What's going on, peoples?
All right, now. We're looking for Mr. D. Clagan. He might chime in. We were trying to raise him this morning. But in the event that he doesn't make it, it's all good. He'll make it the next time. All right, people. This is Real Boxing Knowledge 2 coming at you in the afternoon. And we got plenty of topics to cover. We're looking at Mayweather, prime Mayweather versus prime Canelo. We got Wilder's broken hand. Yeah, that's his latest excuse. What we looking at? We got Oscar De La Hoya calling out Floyd for 100 million stacks. Man, all right. Hey, Mayweather accepted. So, and we got.
Yeah, I bet he did.
We got Boot. Oh, there we go. My bad. We had a little audio problem. We got Boots Ennis and your boy Vergil Ortiz Jr. I think that should be a pay-per-view fight. What you think, Norman?
That'd be a good fight.
I would pay to see that now. They ain't even got belts. I would pay to watch that fight.
That'd be a good fight, though. I believe
yes,
it
sir. All right, folks, we're going to chop it up. That's the topics. That's what we're looking at. We're going to chop it up right now. Go ahead and open with Canelo saying that he could beat, right now, he feels like he's in his prime. He could beat Floyd Mayweather, prime time Floyd Mayweather in his prime. What you think about that, Norman? Canelo put a whooping on Floyd?
Ain't nobody ever put a whooping on Floyd, so I'm going to say that first off.
Oh.
But, Canelo a bad man.
He is.
Right now, he probably at his peak.
Right
but
now, I agree with that. But does he rise to the level, the skill, expertise, the defense, the punch placement, the accuracy, and that flawless record of Floyd Mayweather? He could put an L on him. You think he put an L on him?
But see, I tell you what, though, it's a trick that comes with that. It depends on what weight you're talking about.
Right. So I think he was talking about maybe a catch weight, 154 catch weight.
Nah, he ain't gonna beat Floyd at 154.
No.
I can't see that. If he fighting at 168, that's a totally different story. But 154, I don't know about that one. That's I think Canelo reaching on that one. He good, but I don't know. He reaching on that one. A prime Floyd Mayweather.
I don't think it would look any different than the last fight. Honestly, I just don't see Canelo being able to hit Floyd. He ain't gonna hit him clean.
I think it'll be different.
Do it. I don't see him do it.
I think it'll be a different fight. He fought Canelo back in 2013. I always tell people, man, that Canelo that was a green Canelo. That Canelo hadn't really fought anybody elite. I mean, he fought
nothing on Floyd's level.
Nah, he hadn't been in the ring with nobody great. Not great at that point. This Canelo right here is well schooled. I think Floyd taught him a lot. That loss to Floyd taught him a whole lot.
Yeah, he got an education.
Yeah.
He definitely got an education. So, what do you think the odds are that we would get, not another 118, 110 situation? You know what I mean? I don't think we get that. I think we would get, I just don't see nothing but a unanimous decision win. I don't know why Canelo would even think he could beat Floyd. I mean, what does that look like? I mean, nobody beat him. There is no blueprint on the Da Vinci Code. Nobody saw it. Okay,
yeah, that's true.
And he saw all styles. I mean, you can't say that Floyd would not have seen Canelo coming, because he would have seen this style before. And he knows already when to make the adjustments, the instincts and everything. I don't see, I mean, unless, we just get a surprise, maybe Canelo could catch him in the exchange, but everybody tried to catch Floyd in the exchange. You don't catch Floyd Mayweather at all in the exchange. Often, now Mosley caught him, but then here you go. There are levels to this. Look at the chin. Floyd has a terrific chin because your boy Mosley caught him flush twice, back to back, bam, bam. He caught him. Okay.
Boy was holding on.
Yeah, he knew how to hold on, didn't he? That's right. That's right. But you got to do what you got to do. I mean, all trainers will tell you, hey, if you get in trouble, time up. Do what you need to do. Yeah, do what you need to do to survive that challenge and that level. In that moment in the fight, you got to understand how to handle yourself until you can clear your head and do better. And Floyd put a beat down on Mosley after that. An absolute categorical beat down.
Yeah, Mosley ran out of gas after that, man.
Yeah, he ran out of everything. Gas, batteries, you name it, he was out. He got his rear end handed to him. Professional ass kicking is what happened to him.
I could see a split decision.
A split with Canelo.
The only reason I say this is because they fought already. So Canelo knows exactly what he got coming in that ring right there. Mm-hmm. When they fought the first time in 2013, I don't remember Canelo having that good a head movement. Not the head movement that he has now.
He definitely.
So I think it'll be a chess match in there. But of course, I think Floyd gonna win that chess match. Floyd gonna find a way. He gonna find a way to get around.
Gonna make adjustments. He just adjusts up to it. I think
Canelo gonna make it interesting.
Well, think about this. Think about that fight Floyd had with Chico Corrales. All right. Now Corrales was knocking everybody out. Big punch. Yeah. Okay. With skills. Corrales had skills and he was a big puncher. More or less, he was a bigger guy than a lot of his opponents like Canelo. Yeah. Canelo, when he's fighting around 154, he's the bigger guy. So he was the bigger guy. He was a bigger guy versus Mayweather. He was the younger guy. The reflexes and everything should have been advantage Canelo because Floyd was 36 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got an old man whooping the young man, didn't even give him a round.
Yeah, that 36 though. Floyd at 36 was well schooled though. He was well schooled,
but he was still 36 years old. Okay. There are several guys at around 33, 34 years old now. They are slowing down. Floyd is still fighting on an elite level at 36 years old and putting whippings on undefeated fighters. Okay.
Well,
so I mean, he beat Pacquiao after Canelo.
Right.
Okay. So you just think about this. This kid is actually saying now that he's in his prime that he couldn't be beat by Floyd. Prime Floyd Mayweather.
Prime means different things though for different fighters. I mean, it ain't necessarily age.
Well, that's okay.
Some fighters reach their prime early on in their careers, and then you got some that reach their prime later if they don't take no abuse in the ring.
Okay, so when would you say at what point was Floyd in his prime?
Ooh.
Cotto.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah, Cotto when he fought
his
Cotto.
his career has been like a hill though. It just kept going up.
Yeah, the competition. But you know, what does that suggest? I mean, think about that for a minute. This man is getting older and older and better.
Yeah,
he loses stamina. When you seeing Floyd gassing in the ring?
Nah, he one of the best trained athletes out there, man.
Exactly. Hard work, dedication. That brother, I don't see why people even try and make a comparison to something you cannot compare to. 16 consecutive world title victories. Consecutive. Not, let me go down and try this little easy dude, or I need a tune-up, blah, blah, blah. This is consecutive champions. He just whooped 16 of them in a row and left the game undefeated. And you gonna compare yourself with that? Really?
I can't take nothing away from Floyd.
Man, I don't know.
I can't take nothing away from Floyd. I mean, Canelo making his own legacy, but his career totally different than Floyd's. So I couldn't compare him to Mayweather.
No, apples and oranges all day.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, Floyd Mayweather is not one of my favorite fighters. I think he's one of the greatest. Right. He's gonna go down as one of the greatest boxers out there. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. But
well, in terms of success, Floyd has recently been in the news just asking the question. Who's gonna do what I did? He doesn't think his 16 consecutive streak is ever gonna be broken with regard to championship wins. Consecutive.
Yeah, but those 16, the only thing about that is though, those 16, they weren't all world champions at the time he fought them. I mean, some of them were former champions. I mean, if you want to look at that way, they were still former world champions, if you want to put it that way. I mean, he still beat them. I can't take nothing away from that. He still beat them. And if I'm correct, he still got the most wins over world champions, period, correct? Mm-hmm. What is it, like 23?
Yeah,
he's defeated 23.
Yeah.
So
but he was just talking about consecutive world champions. Okay. Yeah. Posted on the Facebook page. You can go check it out. You just want to.
I think it's 16, but I think at the time when he fought some of those guys, they weren't champions at the time he fought them. They were either former champions. And I don't know how many were current world champions at the time he fought them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I don't want to take nothing away from his career, though. I can't do that. I mean,
nobody's duplicate.
Man, he the man.
Nobody. What about Oscar De La Hoya trying to make his comeback and challenging Floyd to a rematch for $100 million? Floyd accepted that fight.
Yeah, I know he did.
Are we gonna see it? You think we're gonna see it?
Man, that don't even make no sense to me. I mean,
you know how Floyd is about the money. He don't care if, logistically, if, boxing and everything. He just looking at the money side, I'm sure, because he accepted that challenge.
I mean, I know if he did, if that was me or you, we'd have accepted it too.
Oh, no doubt.
But I just don't know what's going through Oscar De La Hoya's head, though. I mean, you ain't been in the ring since 2008.
Man, he lost Canelo, and his pockets is dragging, and that's what happened. So he trying to get his scrap on, headlining and anything he thinks that's going to get viewership and whatnot to try to make up for the shortfalls. Because I can't even imagine the commitments that Golden Boy has to, his other fighters and, being able to put that money up and whatnot. Yeah. He probably has some hedging that he's trying to do just based on, the bank balance.
How do you think that fight would do?
How
do you think that fight would do, though, actually?
Oh, I think it'll do numbers. I think plenty of people will pay to see Oscar and Floyd in the ring. I think everybody's signing in on that. And I think Oscar gets his butt handed to him again.
Man, I think he gets his butt handed to him tenfold.
Yeah, he really. I don't even know if I take round, it'll just be ridiculous.
I don't know about that.
It's entertaining to watch him to watch him just obliterate De La Hoya just one more time for the, Floyd said, I beat you and everybody on your team.
you think Floyd or you think Floyd make it entertaining for everybody?
Oh yeah,
I think so too.
Be, obviously, I don't think it would be towards either one of just be another exhibition. I don't think it'd be just total exhibition, but
man.
I think everybody and their father gonna go see it. Floyd pay to see it.
Floyd, no, he can make the money fights, can't
he? Yes. So Wilder says that the reason number 4081 that his excuse is he had a broken hand versus Fury. And I think he gassed.
We know that.
All the muscles and everything. Malik's got just, look at all of these knockouts Wilder had. Wilder is a formidable heavyweight in a major way, but he just simply relied on that one-dimensional skill set of just knocking everybody out. You're just not gonna knock everybody out.
Nah.
And he's fighting a giant. I don't know why people, Fury is a giant. That's what you do. He's a giant.
That's a big
so you knocked him down too, which is credit, man. Credit. Wilder put him down twice in the 4th round.
Yeah.
So, but you can't keep that dude down. See, there's your problem. Now you got a pissed off giant. Okay. So now you got a pissed off giant. And you got to try to put him down again, and you hit him so hard you break your hand. Okay, well, there's your tool. Your one-hitter quitter is gone. Right? So the thing I looked at was, gut check. Commitment to the sport, gut check, natural ability. What comes to mind? Roy Jones versus James Toney. Roy whooped Toney with a broken right hand.
Well, that's one of the all-time great fights right there.
Right there. So
good fight.
As you try to have compassion for Wilder, there has been a precedent set for a standard of professionalism in dedication. And Roy, come on, man. James Toney couldn't do nothing with Roy. Roy was so amped and focused to prove himself, and he whooped. I'm not going to say Tyson Fury is in his prime,